Welcome back to Restoration Rescue. And we too are sick of welding. So what are we doing today? More welding. So let's come in here and talk about what we did last video before we show you what we're gonna do this week. So last week we came in here, we welded this, ground it down. We still have a little bit of welds to do and more grinding to get this all nice and perfect. And then we came up here and we spot welded this panel back in and started to weld in the curve, which we have to grind back a little bit up here to make this all flush. But again, that's all gonna get hidden by a rubber, a piece of rubber, as that's gonna be the seal for the door. So we have some grinding left to do here, but I also am waiting on my Dremel tool that is gonna help us grind back. So we're gonna start moving up the panel now for this week and get up to about here. I have a little piece up here in here. I don't know if you guys can see my finger through it that I have to fix. And we're gonna try and move up all the way to here and finish up into here, making this panel all done. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna whip out my measuring tape and we're gonna start measuring this so we can start making a panel. All right, so as you can see, we have this panel completely in, obviously needs to be grinded in the back a little bit. And we have this panel in, it's all welded in from the inside so that I can get away with putting this new panel in without grinding just yet. So what I need to do is make a template of that piece and come up here and grind a little bit back up here so that I can have space. And then we just gotta build this piece and this piece, and this side will be pretty much done other than a lot of grinding, which is gonna take me a little while, but we're gonna get there and we're gonna make this thing look beautiful and look like we were never here. So once this is all grinded back, we can make it look pretty. So let's start making this panel. So this is completely different than the original truck. So this panel right here I made because on the original truck, this panel I kind of cut in half and went over here, leaving a huge gap. So I made this. Yeah, it does not look good by any means right now. There is a lot of grinding and my welds do not look that great. And some of it, I didn't grind it back before I did it and it made it look a little rough. So I have to definitely go back and clean it all up so that it's flush. And I kind of got rid of this gap, which the gap is over here, and I might do it over here as well. And I want to put a panel up in here, do the same thing. because you can see that there's a hole right here, and you could pretty much see into the roof, and it's just not pretty looking there either, and it's definitely not pretty here yet. But I have just this panel left, which is kind of a pain because it is curved. I tried to do a template earlier that you guys saw, but that did not work out well. So I'm gonna try it again because now I have a little less of a gap, and maybe that'll make it a little bit easier. So I'm gonna use some tape and hopefully this works out. All right, so as you can see, we still have a lot of grinding left to do. We need to get in with the Dremel when it comes in. We have a little bit more welding left to do on this side, but we are almost complete with this side, and that is exciting. Once we get one side, the other side should go a lot easier as it's not as rusty as it goes up. Yes, the hole above the windshield is humongous on that side, but after doing it with Tim, we kind of have it down. Maybe. But that is going to be a wrap for today's video. We will see you guys next video when we continue knocking out some rust repair. And we really hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing. If you are, please hit that like button. Make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel. And we love hearing your feedback. So make sure you drop a comment. We'll see you guys next video.